ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Benjamin, are you ready?
Let's get it.
They don't even know what's about to happen.
We're about to take over the world. See, what y'all don't understand is everything that's old is done. But everything that's new, that's us.
It's getting real juicy.
It's amazing.
Voices defining a generation.
You grow up thinking the world is all roses and bunnies and things like that, and literally, and it's not.
The most impactful commentary.
I am taught to protect women and children and die for my country. These are the types of things I'm taught. Sure, I put my life on the line. Sure, I could have died that day or whatever, but these are the types of things that come along with being a man. At least I would have died with my honor.
Real news, real lives, and the juiciest conversations.
Naomi. It's really juicy.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studios in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here are your award-winning hosts, Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni Juice.
What's up? What's up? What's up, True Nation? You are now jamming with Juice. I am your girl, Noni Juice. Always keeping that thing juicy, y'all. And of course, I got my boy Ben jamming with me.
It's amazing.
And DJ Brothers the on the ones and two. Okay, happy Monday. I hope y'all had a blessed weekend. I hope you had a weekend full of love, laughter, life. You know, one of them cliche poster board thingies that be in people's houses, the live, love, laugh sign. I hope y'all did all of that. All right, I had a fantastic weekend. My weekend was so dope, y'all, because, you know, we talked about Wiscansinfest literally like all Friday pretty much leading up to it. And it was just really dope. Like I enjoy myself. I'm trying to like get the words right because I'm still on a high. Because like T-Pain, he was fantastic. Soulja Boy was really good. Waka Flocka had it turned up in there. I got to meet a lot of people backstage and things like that. Like I was with Akon and I met Flyana Boss and I talked to T-Pain for a little bit. I met Waka. Of course, you know, La Russell was in the building, so he came through the next day, dropped plenty gems on us.
Who were you most excited to meet backstage? Waka, Soulja Boy?
No, see, that's the thing. I didn't get to meet Soulja Boy.
Oh, okay.
And that's the one that I really wanted to meet, and I didn't know where he was.
Right.
Because they had him in and out like really quick. You know,
Big Soulja.
They even said it on stage. They was like, "Man, you be moving like you the president or something. Like you be coming in and out." But apparently, I think he probably was like downstairs. So you know the rave, you work there.
Right.
So there's like two areas where they have dressing rooms for people?
The main suite.
What's the main suite?
The main suite is basically, so there's the rave. There's the rave venue that everybody performs at, and right behind that stage is the main suite where basically all the biggest act of the night is usually going to be at.
So it's not like downstairs or nothing. 'Cause I couldn't.
If it was down, see now I'm finna reveal the rave secrets and stuff. But they have
They don't know how to. Regular folk don't know how to get down there.
That's true, but there's two dressing rooms, actually 3 dressing rooms downstairs at the rave.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if
which one were you at?
I was in the real groovy looking one.
Yeah.
Oh, with all the tarps on the wall?
I don't know. It just looked real groovy in there.
Did you have to go down any stairs?
Nope. Well,
If you
It
went
was
down,
a couple stairs. You talking about like with the hanging rugs or whatever? Not the rugs, but like the hanging.
yeah, and they got like
sheets.
lava lamps and stuff in there.
they got lava
Yeah.
lamps in all of them though.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. So if you went down like a flight of stairs,
There's one more you got to go down. Yep.
yeah, because there's the infamous pool.
Yeah, I was
pool
looking for that
suite.
thing too.
Yeah. Also, okay, you didn't go to the basement floor. That's how I know you.
I didn't know where it was at. I'm just walking around.
You got to go through the bathroom. There's stairs through the bathroom down there.
Yeah, you know I had my media pass and everything, so I was
all good.
just doing my thing, but it was just fun overall.
Did you talk to Akon?
I did. I talked to Akon. He was very nice.
What did he say?
He was like, "Hey, baby girl,"
That's what he said?
Yeah, he was like, hey, baby girl. And then I had asked him. No, thank you. He was really nice, though. His energy was really good. I got his... Ooh, who did I get? I think I got somebody's contact information from him because I think he's putting out like a tape or something soon. And I was like, yeah, y'all got to come on the show. I got T-Pain's manager information. So hopefully next time I get to see her and tell her to have T-Pain come through again. I talked to Young Cash for a bit. He told me a couple things. I'm not going to say nothing on here because that was a private conversation. What? I mean, I already told you.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, yesterday.
What was it?
I'm not telling you right now.
You didn't tell me.
I did tell you.
Okay.
It was about an artist.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm not gonna say that on here.
Speaking of artists, though, like, how was Akon's performance? Because I was really excited, like, to even.
I don't even want to talk to you about that because you should have been there if you really wanted to see Akon.
Hey, I was definitely a square that
because
day.
just letting y'all know, Truth Nation, Ben Jammin swindled all of us at Wiscansinfest like he normally does, and he just didn't show up. He didn't show up. We was all ready. We had gang with me. You know, I had Corey with me. Sherwin was there. Savannah was lit. DJ Brother Z was over there lit. Everybody was lit. And then afterwards, we went to the rooftop. We was with a whole bunch of aldermen and other people. I ain't gonna name no names because, you know, all that's under wraps.
There was
but
in the room,
we was kicking it. And Ben Jammin was nowhere to be found, even though he had tickets, which I'm really mad because we could have gave him to Maya because Maya really wanted to come, and you knew Maya really wanted to come.
So Akon's performance though.
No, see, you trying to change the subject. But anyway, ain't got nothing to say. Just like, I was gonna say, just like a black man trying to deflect. But anyway, Akon's performance was really good. He had some water bottles that he was throwing onto people because it was really, y'all know the rave. It's really hot. They ain't got no AC.
It's super hot down there.
Yeah, they don't have no AC at all. So it was extremely hot. But his performance was really good. He had energy. He was lit. He was standing up. They were like holding his legs on top of the barricade with where the crowd was, because that's where he was like throwing the water and stuff.
Could you tell if he was lip syncing?
I don't think he was. Honestly, I was lit. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Because you know, Akon used to run a scam on people.
What he used to do?
Yeah. Akon used to run a scam on folks. So
what's the scam?
His brother, he has a brother. His brother's name is Boo. Boo looked damn near just like Akon. So sometimes Boo would pop up and actually be Akon and perform for the night. You know, and they was actually getting like double the money. So like sometimes Akon would be over in like Virginia performing, and then his brother Boo be up here in like Milwaukee at Wiscansinfest.
That's funny. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that it was really Akon because you know afterwards we was back there. Oh, Yin Yang Twins, I met them too. We was back there when T-Pain had just got off a stage and him and Akon was like talking and stuff. So I would be really hurt if Akon brother really pulled up when it was their first time, him and T-Pain's first time like coming back together after a long time. That is so rude. If that was his brother, that would have been. But I'm sure he wouldn't have swindled him like how you swindled us. But you know, it is what it is. You know, it's all good. It was a great time. And speaking of that though, as I'm getting older, bro, my recovery the next day is taking a longer amount of time.
Yeah, 30 ball is approaching, bro.
I'm not 30 yet.
30 ball is approaching.
I'm not 30 yet. Damn. I've got a few years yet. Damn. I'm 26. Damn.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Lie to him some more.
It's crazy because I had a headache all day yesterday. Like I had a headache that I could not shake. So even when we were here interviewing LaRussell, my head was pounding. And I'm like, I was tired. I looked tired. It was getting later. It was a good interview, of course, which make sure y'all check it out once we drop it. We did interview LaRussell again. That's going to be really great. Head to 1017 The Truth to subscribe. But I was just... Bro, I don't know what it is. When you get older, you just don't bounce back the same.
I mean, to be truthful with you, you know, the body just starts to respond differently. Like, you know, in all honesty, so I guess, you know, I'm 32. I just celebrated my birthday this weekend. And on my 32nd birthday, I'm laying in a bed. And all I know is I feel my tailbone. Like, I legitimately felt my tailbone in pain. And I said, my God, I'm just laying down. Like, is this how life is going to be? Is this how it's going to be as I grow older? It's so crazy, man.
No, it definitely is. And I'm like, what do I do? Do I take some Tylenol or something? Do I need a heating pad? Like,
You need a heating pad.
I don't know. Do I need coffee? I remember when you came to work lit on Friday after your birthday, you had drunk afterwards and you was like, oh, I feel better. Like, did I need to drink more liquor or something? Like, I don't know.
You know what's so crazy about that experience is because it was the first time me trying it. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you got a hangover. The first thing to recover from, or best way to recover is with some more liquor. Nah, that's not it. It's a lie. Yes, it's gonna make you feel good for maybe an hour to 2 hours.
Oh, it's a temporary relief.
It's definitely temporary because it makes you feel even worse. My mind and body were drained. Seriously.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. I and it's crazy because I didn't even do too much, you know? So now as I'm getting older, it don't even take that much for me to feel something the next day. Even if I'm not feeling nothing that day, the next day, oh, my body is definitely gonna feel it. So I definitely gotta I gotta figure something out.
Yeah, it's all good.
Because it's not cool.
I mean, you're going to figure it out, you know, probably change up a little bit of your diet and just keep on exercising as you do. It'll be okay, Juice. You'll be okay.
That's another thing, too. Ever since we started this show, I fell off from exercising. I'm not going to lie. I'm putting myself on Front Street here on 101.7 The Truth. But this morning, listen, I'm about to give y'all a life hack, Truth Nation, and I'm going to make this quick. The key to life, okay? The key to life, and somewhat y'all gonna hear it in the LaRussell interview when we drop it, but the key to life is to keep on living, right? Keep on doing the things that you need to do to be healthy. And one thing that I'm always going to preach to the choir when it comes to our Black community, I want us to move our bodies more. I want us to exercise more. I want us to take our health seriously more. I want it to be a priority of us as Black folks, okay? Stretching as well. You got to do some stretches. You got to do some yoga. You just move your body around, you know, get active. Because with me, these last few weeks since we've been doing the show, I fell off from going to the gym. Y'all know I was all hype up on being, gym rat. You know what I'm saying?
Just in there.
Every morning I'd be like, I went to the gym. Did you go today? Exactly. And then I got real quiet when I stopped going. Y'all ain't heard me talk about the gym in a minute. But I say all that to say I got back into the gym this morning, right? And I just felt so much better. Like, I really got my life together. So really the key to life that I'm going to say to y'all, make sure you're going to the gym early too, because y'all know I'm a 5 a.m. gym rat now. I'm going to say I'm a gym rat. You got to claim what you want to be, right? So
define it, speak it,
exactly,
affirm it.
Exactly. And
affirmations!
So you got to get up early. Okay, get up earlier than like 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Get up early, make your bed. That changes your day as well. As soon as you get up, make sure you make your bed.
I don't want to make my bed, though.
And that's why you do what you do. Because your bed, I bet your bed ain't made right now.
It's probably not.
All wrinkled and disheveled.
No, yeah. It's looking pretty sad.
Make your bed. Go to the grocery store early in the morning. So right after I worked out, I went to the grocery store. This was at like 7 in the morning. Nobody's there. Everything is stocked and the lines are short. That was amazing for me. And then make yourself some breakfast. And if you do those things in the morning time, man.
So what time did you get up in the morning to go work out then? Like 4
I said 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Well, really, I'm supposed to be up at 4:30 to get there around 5 o'clock. But yes, between 5 and 5:30, let's just say that.
Okay.
Get like an hour in, done by like 6:30 or whatever. Hit the grocery store if you didn't, because I hadn't been in about a week and a half, so it was a hefty bill. And then I came home, we put it away, I made some breakfast, and like I just feel like I'm a better person because of it. So those are the keys to life, y'all. Move your body, no matter what that looks like for you. Make your bed in the morning. If you can, go to the grocery store early in the morning, get that out the way too, but just do something, you know, whether you want to pray, whether you want to meditate, whether you want to get ahead on your work, like do something big that, you know, you don't want to procrastinate to do later, and eat a good breakfast. So those are my tips for y'all. But that was what happened this weekend, y'all. Those are some juicy topics, but there are some... Wait. What?
Don't forget to mention that I dropped a track with LaRussell.
You did. I didn't know you wanted to talk about it.
I just wanted to throw that out there because I didn't want to talk about it during our interview, but I wanted to talk about it with you.
You said you didn't want to talk about it during the interview, and you talked about it before he was about to leave.
Yeah, I didn't want that to be about the interview because then it makes it about me, not about him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was another thing, y'all. Before we had to break, I just want to say we went to the studio with LaRussell on Friday, and Ben Jammin.
Yeah.
He dropped a verse on LaRussell's song. So we'll see what happens with that. If he keeps it, if he puts it out,
he gonna drop that thing.
Is he gonna drop a visualizer with it? But let me tell y'all, Ben Jammin snapped. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He went crazy. He went fed. He went stew. And he did it off the dome, pretty much.
Milwaukee.
He didn't write nothing down. He was in there fly. And he did, and everybody was impressed. LaRussell was impressed too because Ben Jammin had a flow. Ben Jammin was being Ben Jammin, and that is one thing about Ben is he is always going to be himself. Hey. And you know how to put that into the world, and you did it on the beat, and it was really good. So I hope that it actually does come out.
Timing is everything, man. Timing is everything. You talk about keys of life, timing is everything. All right?
Yeah.
We actually, I don't want to go into that story, but right before we got to the studio, there was a gentleman out there talking some big stuff about some big people. Okay, and it made me really think to myself, like, sheesh, this is how the world or the universe talks back to you, you know. But you know what? I appreciated that moment on Friday because I felt like that was a gift from the universe for my birthday, you know, and I came through and did what I was supposed to.
I'm actually really mad that I didn't hop on it as well because I had told Corey about it.
You could have hopped on.
I was thinking more so about it being a verse, and I don't rap. So I'm like, I'm not about to be sitting here trying to think of something to say on this song, and I don't even know how studios go. But Corey's like, why didn't you just like pull a ditty, you know, not to mention Diddy, but why not pull a ditty and just say something at the end, like, you know, it's your girl Naomi Juice. This how we do it in a 414. Like good company mixed with, you know, yada 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 yada. This is what we do. You know, LaRussell in the building. What's happening? You know, something like that.
That'd have been fun.
As an outro. But now I know for next time. So if somebody want me on a track, I'm ready. I'm locked in and I'm ready. So yeah, it was a LaRussell weekend. It was a Wiscansinfest weekend. A lot of stuff went down this weekend. But when we return on the other side, we have some other juicy headlines that happened over the weekend that I want to go over. So we got something juicy coming up next for y'all. So keep it locked here. It's Jammin' with Juice.
Don't touch that dial. You are Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel. We do this for you, Truth Nation. Because of your unwavering support, we are a 24-time WBA award finalist.
That's true, right? Hey, that's what we used to always say. But like, look, they'll drop us off. They're like, look,
ransom. Oh, you want how much for Lil Ray Ray? I tell you what.
But like, you know what? Keep him. Yeah.
We are the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Behind every minority and woman-owned business is a dream. Sometimes growing that dream takes extra funding. The Associated Bank Community Uplift Loan is here to turn your business dreams into reality. Apply online and get up to $50,000 in as little as one business day. With competitive rates and more accessible credit score requirements, we're making it easier than ever to fuel your company's growth. Let us uplift your business with the support it deserves. Visit associatedbank.com/uplift to learn more. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At We Energies, we're committed to building a bright, sustainable energy future. We're investing in clean energy projects like solar, wind, and battery storage. As a leader in the decarbonization effort, our goal is to achieve net zero carbon emissions from our generation fleet by 2050. It's part of our plan to provide the affordable, reliable, and clean energy you depend on. Learn more at weenergies.com. We Energies, people you can trust, energy you can depend on. This message was paid for by the stockholders of WEC Energy Group.
Mama, what does the chicken say?
Chicken. Oh, okay.
And wolf?
Oh, a wolf.
Ooh! What about the tiny dog? Cat? Owl? Dolphin? What does the turkey say? Whale?
Whale sound.
Do the giraffe.
Giraffe, really? Okay. Giraffe. Giraffe. Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
Welcome back, y'all. It's Jammin' with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice, holding it down, always keeping it juicy. That has been Jammin'.
It's amazing.
DJ Brothers on the ones and twos, and we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue. And I want to let y'all know, y'all keep it locked here because we got some Summerfest tickets to give away a little bit later. Because Tuesday is coming to Summerfest, and we are gonna have some wristbands for y'all, some tickets for y'all. So make sure that you keep it locked here. But before we do all of that, we got something juicy, okay? So it is Monday, and a lot of stories transpire over the weekend, and I want to get to a couple of the headlines that happened over the weekend. And this first one that I'm going to bring up, it's not necessarily juicy. It's actually kind of sad, but I do want to bring it to light because this it's a local news story. Okay, so the Marquette University president, Michael Lovell, he unfortunately passed away yesterday at 57 years old. He was battling a 3-year cancer battle with a rare cancer. I think it was called sarcoma. And he was still the president as he was going through that, as he was battling that, and he still showed up every day and did everything that he needed to do. He was actually the chancellor at UW-Milwaukee before he took the job in Marquette in 2014. So it's very sad that he passed away in Italy, actually. He was in Italy over the weekend, and he passed away. They let us know. So I did want to bring that up and mention that because, me being the Marquette in-game host, I have met him before. I have spoken to him before, and it was kind of, just in passing, hi or bye here and there. But he always had a smile on his face, and he just seemed like he was a really nice person, for him to be the president. Everybody loved him. So rest in peace to him. My prayers are with everybody at Marquette and all of his family, all of his friends. And, it's just really sad. That's very young at 57 years old. So I did want to highlight that really quick before we get into the other juicy topics. Okay. Now, here is the next one, y'all. So, do y'all remember Yolanda Salvador? I think that's her name. Yolanda Salvador. Her name is Yolanda. She was the girl who killed Selena.
What?
She was the girl who killed Selena, and she gonna sit up here and say that she wants to work for Shakira. Yeah, that was my exact face, Benjamin. So
She's doing this for headlines.
Miss Yolanda Saldivar, she is approaching a possibility of a conditional release next year, March of 2025. And in an interview with BBC, she revealed that if she is granted this release, she wants to re-enter the workforce. And she mentioned aspirations of working closely with the singer Shakira. Okay, she has been serving this sentence since 1995. I feel like y'all all know the story, but if you do not, she worked well with Selena. She was their manager for their boutiques or for Selena's boutiques and the fan club, and it was revealed that she was embezzling money, and she killed Selena after Selena approached her and tried to confront her, like, you stealing my money and I trusted you and you worked with me since I was a teenager, and this is what you do. And this girl goes and shoots and kills Selena back in 1995. And now you sort of here saying that you want to work for Shakira if you were to potentially get out in 2025. Oh girl. I mean, no.
Everybody got hopes and dreams, but it doesn't.
Yeah, no, wishful thinking for sure. But I just feel like you got to be crazy to say that out loud, knowing the situation that you in. All right, like you're not even out yet. And if I was Shakira, I would be like, listen, I'm putting a restraining order on this lady because you're not coming close to me. I'm sorry, I'm taking my precautions. People are crazy. I understand people could change, but
I don't know. I think sometimes
I'm not feeling it.
I think sometimes folks just be reaching, especially when you like an inmate. You know, you just trying to get some kind of attention.
Well, she definitely got it. And if I was Shakira, I would still put the kibosh on that right away.
Don't say nothing to her books.
And that's just so weird. Like Shakira, of all people, now I can see if she said Britney Spears, if she said like Justin Timberlake. But you say Shakira?
I could have said Jennifer Lopez. You know. Just not like J-Lo really out here making music like that. So, okay.
She not. Shakira the one that's at the top of her game.
It'd be like part-time job she could have.
They need to keep her locked up in there because you talking crazy at this point. But yeah, so that's the first one. So another juicy headline was Bad Boys 4. Everybody has been talking about Bad Boys 4 that came out in the movies, and they topped the box office, earning $56 million in opening weekend. Okay, the fourth movie in the cinema series had a very strong start with $56 million out of about almost 4,000 theaters.
Yeah, they also went on to say that worldwide it made $100 million.
Yeah, so worldwide the earnings were $104.6 million. Now, this sequel to the franchise marks Will Smith's first major film since the infamous Chris Rock smack heard around the world. Okay, and this film did not break any records because the Bad Boys for Life actually was the highest grossing film in the first weekend, earning $62 million. However, this movie still took the #1 spot over the entire weekend, and I heard it was really, really good. So
you know what this
$5 or $6 Tuesdays, here I come.
You know, for real though, shout out to Marcus Theaters, Marcus Cinema Theaters. But no, you know what this really says though, Juice, is that people still love Will Smith.
Of course,
people still love Will Smith. He's actually still a beloved actor and probably one of the greatest actors of all time. So hey.
Well, actually, we're gonna talk about that right now because my next juicy headline that happened over the weekend was Stephen A. Smith. And he came out to say...
He was fishing.
He said that Will Smith still owes a conversation to the black community as to why he slapped Chris Rock. And he said he still feels some type of way about Will Smith personally for all of that. And he just don't feel right seeing the movie thinking or saying that a lot of stuff has been unaddressed.
Look, I want to watch the movie and I want to see Will Smith smack somebody in there. Okay?
Why?
I'm going to go to Bad Boys just to see if Will Smith smacks somebody. Like, okay, do it right now, Will. How long are your 5 feet? You know, just I want to see it right across the face. But ultimately, with Stephen A. Smith coming out and saying these types of things, it's like, come on, bro. If Chris Rock isn't talking about, hey, Will Smith needs to apologize to the black community, then Stephen A. Smith, you just looking for headlines, man. Like, let that man be. All right, people grow and change, and he doesn't owe anybody anything except for Chris Rock and then possibly his wife.
I agree with that. I think he only owes Chris Rock some type of apology, and we don't know if he did or if he didn't. That is his business. You know, Will Smith actually did apologize. You know, he addressed it before. I don't think he said why he did it, but honestly, that's none of our business why he did it. The man probably could have been going through something. It's a lot of pressure at home. Y'all know what's going on with Jada. Y'all won't let them loose. Y'all just let them, y'all be going in on them. Okay, so he could have been just putting his frustrations out onto the wrong person. And I just don't like how, and I know it's just Stephen A. He might be trolling, whatever. Stephen A. is Stephen A. But there are some people out there who still feel that same way that Stephen A. feels like, nah, I ain't see this. I can't believe he did that. Da, 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 da. And how entitled are you to feel like Will Smith, who don't know you, owe you an apology?
Facts. Like come on, man.
What do he look like?
Stephen A. Smith up here talking about, I don't care. You know how Stephen A. Smith be. I don't care what Will Smith drops. I don't care. I'm not going to go see a Bad Boys 4 until he apologizes to the black community. We deserve it. No. Stephen A. Smith, from your mindset, from your perspective, maybe you feel like Will need to hop on the phone and talk to you, but personally, he doesn't. He just needs to go ahead and
He doesn't.
Call it a day. These are grown men. Come on now.
No, they are. And my thing is, Will Smith didn't do nothing to us for real. Yeah. Like he only did to Chris Rock. But like, who does deserve? Who feel? Wait, what am I saying? I mean, you know who should apologize to us as a black community? Are people like Diddy and R. Kelly. Because we are the ones who made them rich, because they are a part of our community, and they owe us an apology for how they treated the women and the people who are around them. That's who should be apologizing to the black community, not Will Smith. He don't owe me nothing, and I'm still going to see the movie. But if you're feeling some type of way, you don't need to see it, all right? That's just how I feel. You don't need to see it. But moving on to another headline, because this has been in people's conversations ever since this whole bad boy run has been going on is Martin. People are noticing that Martin is... it just seems that he's acting a little differently. He's moving a little slower. He's not a clone. He's moving a little slower. He's talking a little slower. He just doesn't seem like that Martin that we know him to be on. Martin.
What's up?
What's up? You know, like, he hasn't been that same Martin. Now, some people have said that he has had a stroke in the past and that he is a clone. And he went on to address that with Sway. I think it was Sway in the morning. My apologies if that's wrong. But he went on to a podcast, I'm assuming with Sway, and he pretty much said, listen, y'all, Marty Marr is fine. He said, I have not had no stroke, so stop saying that. And I am not a clone. Like, I am good. If I'm saying I'm good, I'm good. And me personally, I think that we should just leave it alone because we don't know what people are going through. If he is going through something, it's not our business. He don't have to tell us what he's going through. Some things are personal. Some things are private. If he is, I'm sure he has told his family. But if he's saying he's not, just leave it alone. Stop bringing it up and stop searching for stuff.
I mean, you're right, Juice. Some things are personal, like being a single mother. Like, if you choosing to be a single mother, that's you. That's your choice, right?
No, it definitely is your choice, and we're gonna get to that in a second. Because who is this on the line? Miss Rose? Oh, okay. We're going to see what Miss Rose hitting for. And if you want to chime in on the something Juice said, the headlines that happened over this weekend, we were talking about Bad Boys 4, Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Does he owe us an apology? And Marty Marr, he's saying he's fine. I mean, let's leave it alone. 833-212-1017. Let us know how you feeling. We got Miss Rose on the line. Miss Rose, what's popping?
Okay, let me tell you something. You have a problem with the people who watch entertainment. Entertainment is just that, entertainment. And when you're in the movies and when you're acting and everything, you try to take on the persona of the person you're acting with. Sometimes some of it rubs off on you. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Will Smith owes anybody nothing. No one owes anybody when they're doing their business of their work. The thing is, people get they do such a good job that people start to think that that's the real person themselves. Right. And number one, everybody forgot that Rock was also out of order for what he said. And people forgot that. There are certain limited areas that you don't go into comedy. And because Rodney King was one of not Rodney King, Rodney, what I checked his right name. But anyways, he was one of the worst ones for really interfering and blaspheming people. And people, that's what you call comedy without boundaries.
Right.
And those that have no boundaries, then they do things. And what's happening is the public have a tendency to get so wrapped up in the realness of the character that they forget that it's just a character. And sometimes it rubs off into your real life. And remember, he had just finished the King Sisters. I mean, the King Sisters.
Ms. Rose.
Yeah?
Do you believe that there are boundaries in comedy?
There should be, but they aren't, because you know what? With boundaries, there's ethics. Because I used to be in the entertainment. I used to be in plays and theaters, and I was with the Milwaukee Alpha Cup, and I've done all these things. But one thing I learned, you respect the people that you're working with. You don't bring your character into real life of doing something that's negative to the people. And at the same time, as I said, Chris Rock was out of order, number one. For what he said about
Nah, you know what, Rose? I definitely appreciate you calling in and saying all these things. Like, we always appreciate all your commentary. But, yeah, again, I don't think Will Smith owes the world anything. You know, I think he just owes it to his wife, his children, and possibly Chris Rock.
I mean, I don't think Chris Rock was out of line either. But, I mean, those are just my personal thoughts, my personal opinions. But let us know how you feeling, 833-212-1017. We actually got another caller on the line. We got Brian R. What's popping, Brian?
Not too much today. I just wanted to chime in and say hello to my nephew. Let's go see the movie tomorrow. No, Will Smith doesn't owe anyone an apology, or he doesn't have to address the community if he does not want to.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that what took place did happen. However, that chivalry thing that he did for his wife, Jada, was something that all of us black men need to take notice of. I think that there's too many things that are...
So, I got a question for you. Yeah. So, do you think that Will Smith was right for going up there and slapping Chris Rock over Jada? Because, I mean, Jada does got a bald head. I mean, come on, it was just a joke. Little jokey joke.
Well, I actually knew someone with alopecia. Her name was Jean Pace. She's Judy Pace's sister, person that played in Cotton Comes to Her. Huh?
I said, oh, wow, gave the full name.
Yeah. But now, he was doing, as a married man, you want to sometime intercede for your wife's well-being and shortcomings and things like that. And I think it was something that he was trying to demonstrate to her, as well as to a lot of us other young men in a marriage. Hey, sometimes you do have to step up. Chris Rock did cross that threshold. If somebody says something similar about my wife, I may do something like that. And Ben, you
oh man.
You gotta stand up for your lady, huh?
No, I appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for that. That's my uncle, y'all. If y'all don't know, that's my uncle. Shout out to my Uncle Brian, man. That's always love. Hey, maybe Will Smith was trying to demonstrate something to the world, or it was really just coming from his own fragile ego. Okay, obviously we saw him go through a tremendous amount of torment in his relationship when it came down to entanglements and all the other good stuff. But moving forward, Bad Boys 4, I believe, is a must-see.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go see it, too. Shout out to $6, $7, I don't know, $5 Tuesdays. It's cheaper on a Tuesday if you go to Mark's Theater. Make sure you do that. But when we come back from the other side, I want to get to my last juicy headline that came out from over the weekend. And before we do that, I want to ask y'all this question. If you are a single mother, would you have chosen to be a single mother by choice? 833-212-1017. We're going to get into it on the other side. It's Jammin' with Juice.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
What is at stake for African-American voters in this election?
A great deal is at stake. All the progress we've made is at stake. For example, right now we've lowered health care costs. I've been able to walk in and make sure we forgive student debt for people who are struggling to get to school. We've provided billions of dollars to HBCUs to give them a fighting chance. We've changed prescription drug costs by allowing Medicare to negotiate drug prices so that people on insulin are paying $35 a month instead of $400 a month, and all prescription drugs can be limited to $2,000 a year, even though cancer drugs are $10,000, $12,000, $14,000. We're strengthening Medicare. Look, we stand up for principles. Our democracy is at stake, in fact. Look what he's doing with Putin and with Kim Jong-un of North Korea. Look at him saying, we don't think a country is paying enough for their own defense, then when they get invaded by the Russians or anyone else, that's up to them. We're not going to help. He has a fundamentally different view than the vast majority of Republicans, I might add, in the past, as well as me and the Democratic Party.
To hear more of President Joe Biden's interviews with Sherwin Hughes, visit 1017thetruth.com and find it in the interview podcast tile, or download the 1017 The Truth app today. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Truth Nation, tap into Jammin' with Juice. Yo, I've been jamming with Ben Jammin for a very long time. And now here's your chance to catch Jammin' with Juice live on YouTube. You can also catch a drop of juice on 1017 The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
Finding the special healthcare resources families need just got easier. Wisconsin Wayfinder Children's Resource Network helps kids with delays, disabilities, special healthcare needs, and mental health conditions. Call toll-free 877-947-2929. Ask questions. Get answers. Connect today toll-free 877-947-2929. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Health Services.
Don't miss your chance to attend Direct Supply's 2024 Senior Fest Day at Summerfest on July 5th. Join Direct Supply from 12 to 4 p.m. at the Direct Supply Expo area located at the South Gate and enjoy a day filled with fun. There's free admission for anyone 60 and over, free wheelchair rentals while available, $2 off food and select non-alcoholic beverages, and senior-focused resource booths, music, and more. To learn more about their community impact, go to directsupply.com/about/community-involvement.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Was that a DJ Brother Z exclusive? What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. What's up? What's up? What's up? I love doing that now. But anyway, you guys, right now I'm about to give y'all my top juiciest story that I saw over the weekend, and it actually has to do with Miss Naomi Campbell.
What?
Yes. So Naomi Campbell, she confirmed that she welcomed her 2 children via a surrogate, but she doesn't believe that they need a father to help out. While recently speaking with the Times UK, the supermodel confirmed that she welcomed both of her children via gestational, I feel like I'm saying that wrong, carriers. No, that's right, gestational.
Say it again.
Gestational. I gotta say, when you say it wrong, you say it quiet. Gestational. But anyway, in her new interview, she is 54 years old, if y'all did not know, and she self-identified as a single mom, and she had 2 babies. She had one in May of 2021 when she was 51, and she had another one June 2023 at 53. Obviously, both were surrogate. Now, she was previously asked about the conception of her oldest child, and all of that, those details are unknown. But she did say that her children are everything to her, and it made her fear for the future. And despite her dating history, she told the publication that she was never looking for a father for her babies. She said, "I'm happy being a single mom. I am, I had a single mom. My mom raised me as a single mom. So pretty much she did it. I can do it as well." So she has these 2 young children, and she's saying, listen, they don't need a father. I want to be a mama. I'm older. I'm 54 years old. And if I want to have some kids via surrogate and I don't have, quote unquote, a man in my life to be able to help me with these kids, that should be perfectly fine.
So she's okay with being a single mama?
She is perfectly fine. She is being a single mother by choice. She's being a single mom by choice. How are y'all feeling about that, Truth Nation? 833-212-1017. Would you choose to be a single mother by choice? We actually have Al on the line, who I feel like is going to have
I want to be a single mama.
A whole lot to say. We're going to ask him. What's popping, Al? You want to be a single mama?
I mean, if I don't have to, but I will say in her case, she got some money. What do she really need a man for? And let's be honest, a lot of grandparents, a lot of grandmothers who had tons of fire, more fire than the daddy. Them boys turned out fine. And she did it on her own, not because she wanted to. She had no choice and had to. This lady has very long money, so I'm sure her kids is going to get the best life. And if she raised them with all the fire and hell that comes within the woman, because remember, the woman always kills before anything. The woman is the lioness. Man, those kids will be just fine.
Come on now. So you telling me that you believe that, okay, just because she's a single mom, that the job is going to be done? Because with a father being in the household, he could teach the children principles, discipline, give them build up great morale and character with this child. I mean, things that a mother is not going to be able to do. A lot of single mothers is out here feminizing their boys each and every day.
Well, that might be true too, but look at all the mothers who did it, and look at the kids who had the father in the household, and they still grew up not to be sugar, honey, iced tea, the product of their father. So you gotta look at that too. So
I think there are more positive stories of people having a father in the household than not having, or more than having them in there and they turned out bad people.
Well, put it like this. You can get them on either side. But from what I see, is just in my personal life, the kids who did grow up in the house with the father, they grew up not to be sugar, honey, iced tea. They're a product of their father. But the mother who raised their kids on their own, they're fire, they're powerful, and the mother will jump quicker than the father.
Okay.
The daddy will tell you,
They
calm
didn't
down.
choose to, though. Like, them mamas, they just, like you said, they just had to. So I understand if you have to make it work. You know, you thought you was going to be with somebody for a long time, and then they end up turning to be somebody that they're not, and now you have to raise them on your own. But to choose to be one, and money don't bring
here's the other
happiness.
question. And just remember this, too, and this goes for men and women. Do some of y'all even want to deal with all the baggage, the whining, the complaining, the psychological, mental warfare, the infidelity?
Al,
it
come
can
on,
happen
you
on the
making it
man
sound
or
so
woman
terrible to be
side.
in a relationship. Come on now, we talking about the nuclear family, man and husband, woman and child. You know, we're talking about the nuclear family. Like, come on, there's in any relationship, it's always going to be hurdles. It's always going to be ups and downs. But this is what I want to ask you, though, Al. This is what I want to ask you.
I feel like I know what you have to ask.
So, Al, if you actually had a vagina, you'd be okay with being a single mother? Yes or no?
Oh, of course, because I'm going to make sure mine's handled tenfold down, and by me being the atheist, of course, mine's going to be very powerful.
You got it, Al. Thank you so much for calling
I had
in.
a whole different question. That's funny.
That is funny.
Do we know what
what Al is?
No, like not what he is. What?
Hey.
But I am saying, do we know his preferences?
Look, I should
because I was gonna say we don't know Al's preferences, so I'm not going to assume. But I will say,
I can tell you that.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying, does he prefer, being with a woman, or does he prefer being with a man, or does he prefer both?
He has said both. But
Oh, he's calling back. Al.
Hey,
Al,
bring some clarity.
Al, do you have a preference?
Well, I do both. I just did a woman and a man this weekend.
Okay,
I took it right out of her and
but
stuck
see,
it in
Al,
here.
that's my thing. You be talking mess about these men, but you like men. I want to know what's the problem.
But I mess with women too.
I know, but I'm saying you say men have infidelity issues. They nag, they this, they that, but you deal with
I said on both sides. I said on both sides.
Oh, okay. What else was that?
Don't worry about no moral.
That was just my question.
Have a good one.
Thank you, Al.
Okay, have a good one.
I'll be on demon time. It was Pie Fest this weekend. Oh my God.
Oh, you already know you went in.
Al, man.
Man.
69 God. He said, I just had a woman and a man over this weekend, and I loved it.
Bro, you better be safe, man. I know I'll be safe, but everybody else listening, be safe, bro.
They got new STDs out here. They said,
bro, the fungus?
Yeah, the fungus, bro. Like, come on, Al, don't catch that. Catch ringworm. That's what's out here waiting on you if you're ever thinking about going that far. But this is why, again, like, I don't know. If Naomi Campbell wants to be a single mother, then go ahead. She does have the money and the means, but that does not mean that those children don't need a father in their lives.
That is not what that means at all. And I know Al, and I'm not trying to pick on Al, it's just that's what he said. And I've heard other people. I have heard people say this before, even when it comes to Nick Cannon. It's like, oh, Nick Cannon, he got a whole lot of kids, right? But everyone's like, well, he got the money to have a lot of kids. It's not about that. You are still probably an absent father. Like, you ain't spending all that time with each kid individually. Like, do you know how much that is to keep up with? They don't all live under the same roof. So you over here stressing yourself out on holidays, going from house to house to house to house and spending 15 minutes with each kid. That is not gonna help nothing just because he got money. So I just want to put that out there as well. But let us know how y'all are feeling. If you're a single mom, would you be one by choice? 833-212-1017. And we also have some tickets and wristbands to give away. Let them know, Benjamin.
Yeah, we got some tickets and wristbands to give away so you can sing your favorite
Your energy ain't
song.
up for this.
Huh? Wait, because I'm reading. I can't read. Yo, I already got bad eyesight. I'm over here trying to read some stuff. All right, look at me watching me on YouTube right now. I'm looking at 3 different screens. Okay, but with that being said, Truth Nation, all right, Milwaukee's biggest party on the lake starts next week. And guess what? The award-winning 1017 The Truth has the hook up for you. All right, now's your chance to win a 2-pack or a 2-pack or Summerfest tickets and a pair of wristbands to see Tulsi live at Summerfest. Call 833-212-1017 and be caller number. I'll let you pick.
You can be caller number 8.
right now to win these tickets and wristbands. Again, be caller number 8 right now to win these tickets. Call right now, 833-212-1017. 1017.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
Truth Nation, our first Beyond the Mic Happy Hour Mixer Series was a hit. Round 2 is up next. Join me and my Truth teammates for my Beyond the Mic Happy Hour Mixer Series on Tuesday, June 25th from 5 until 7 p.m. at Scene 1 Restaurant and Lounge, located at 5526 West North Avenue in Milwaukee. There will be delicious cocktails, great conversation, and unforgettable memories. Plus, from 5 until 6 p.m., your first drinks are sponsored by PWD Computers. So mark your calendars for Tuesday, June 25th from 5 until 7 p.m. at Scene 1 Restaurant and Lounge.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Are you tired of renting and giving money to a landlord? Come to the June 15th event at North Division High School from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. where you can speak to Axe Housing coaches about home ownership, listen to keynote speakers, and meet their banking partners. Get started by going to axehousing.org and clicking on virtual orientation. You can also register for the event there too. Visit axehousing.org today to register. That's axehousing.org.
Escape to paradise this summer at Chula Vista Resort in Wisconsin Dells. Spacious accommodations, perfect for families or romantic getaways. Voted top 10 best water parks in the U.S., championship golf, the longest zip line in the area, and the #1 steakhouse in Wisconsin. Book a Chula Vista Resort all-inclusive package now at 1-800-388-4782 or visit chulavistaresort.com. Your summer paradise awaits.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
Shout out to all the Juicy Jammers out there and to Truth Nation. I got to say congratulations to Juicy. All right, on winning today, Juicy giveaway on Jammin' with Juice. Jammin' with Juice all week long as we will join Jammin' with Juice all week long as we will be giving away wristbands every day this week. All right, but you know what? If you want to be a single mama, that's your choice. If you want to go ahead and pop that baby out by yourself with nobody holding your hand, then that's your choice. If you want to go on and take all these baby reveal pictures and have all these baby reveal parties, gender reveal parties by yourself, then go for it. That's your life, not mine.
See, my thing is,
I ain't pop you off.
I can understand why Naomi Campbell would want to have some surrogate kids. You know,
because she's a part of the Illuminati.
Well, she's 54 years old, and you know, as you get older, it's more of a risk. Even though some girl from Boy Meets World, I forgot her name. My God,
she was the black girl.
Yeah, the black girl on a Boy Meets World. She just had a baby, or she just got pregnant. She's pregnant right now, and she's in her like late 40s, early 50s, one of the two. She's 54? Oh my God, is she 54?
See?
So they both around the same age, 54. But anyway, y'all know as you get older, it'd be problems. It'd be health complications. It'd be a lot of stuff that's going on. So I understand her not having kids before, and now she hit 50, and she's like, okay, I do want to have children, but I don't have a man in my life right now to have those kids.
Somebody. Sherwin Hughes will pick up Naomi Campbell. Like, come on.
Okay,
now.
but how you know she want him?
She just might. It's Sherwin. You get Sherwin Hughes. Not Naomi Campbell.
How you know Sherwin want her?
Come on now.
You know Sherwin don't. Never mind.
Oh.
But anyway, Sherwin don't want no more kids. One.
At least she's British though. Right? Like that's gotta help.
All I'm saying is I can understand that she wants to have some children. And I'm perfectly fine with her wanting to have those kids because she can provide to them financially because she got a whole lot of money. I just don't appreciate the fact that she said just because she was raised by a single mother, it's fine for her kids to be raised by a single mother, because that's not going to I'm not going to say it's not, but that could potentially not translate over well. You know, just because you did it, why would you put your kids through not having a father just because you feel as though they're not needed? That's a completely different ball game to say that they're not needed. And actually, I think that's something I want to talk about tomorrow, since we only got like a minute or so left. But I mean, I think it's kind of selfish for her to not give her children the option to have a father. Like, actually saying, I don't think they need a father, like, that's kind of selfish to me.
I think it's somewhat selfish, but you also got to realize that some of these women have been fed the narrative of independence, that I'm an independent woman, so I don't need a man. You know, some people are single mothers by choice because they decide to escape from unhealthy relationships.
Are you reading it?
Some women believe that they find it actually fulfilling. Again, like he said, when it comes down to the surrogate mother idea, it's like, you know what, I can't find a man, but I'm going to go ahead and get a surrogate and be fulfilled.
Women want to be, I mean, it's in us to want to have children and to want to be a mother. So it's just, I'm not shooting her in the foot for wanting the children. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I just don't like the fact that she said her kids don't need a father, because I don't, you know, I'm going to save my thoughts for tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, we can talk about it tomorrow, but I will say some people even find it funny or find it fulfilling because they also have the support systems around. Like, they might still have their mother and father around, so it's like, oh, grandparents can be around. You know,
you know, you got a village. You got a village, because it does take a village. She might have some, you know, brothers that can act in a father role. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Or she may just not have found nobody worth keeping up with. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Can't find a man good enough for her.
But shout out to Juicy for winning those Tootsie tickets. That is going to be on Friday, June 21st at the Miller Lite Oasis stage at 10:15. Gloss Up is actually on that stage, and Taylor Bennett is on that stage as well. So that's going to be fun. Make sure you guys keep it locked here all week long. We're going to be giving y'all some tickets. But yeah, that was the show, y'all. It's Jammin' with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice. Always keeping it juicy. That has been Jammin'.
It's amazing.
All right, and we out. Sip on that. Tori Lowe Show is up next.
Truth Nation.
And all our juicy jammers out there,
make certain that you tap into Jam with Juice each and every day so you can quench your thirst.
That is right. You already know you can sip on us every single day, like Ben Jammin said, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. But that's not all.